Hey guys, it's Miss Sebastian. We're going to be working on solving equations by substitution today. So, you have your first question that says drag equal or not equal into the box to show whether the expressions form an equation. That means, are they equal or are they not? So, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start on the left and combine 1 plus 3. And we do get 4. So then we're going to multiply 15 minus 8 gives us 7. Now we have to compare it to the right side. So I'm going to solve the right side. 16 minus 4 is 12. Now we have to do the division next. 12 divided by 2 is 6. 2 plus 6 is 8. So 7 and 8 are not equal. On this one, 25 minus 5 times 5. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is 5 times 5. 5 times 5 is 25. 25 minus 25 is 0. I look at the right side. I have to do the 5 times 5 first. And I do get 25. 25 minus 25 is 0. So these are equal. Okay, on the left-hand side, we have 3 times 2 plus 4 times 2. So 3 times 2 gives us 6 plus 4 times 2. Now we're going to do our next multiplication. 4 times 2 is 8. 6 plus 8 is 14. So now I'm going to look at the right side. I have to do my my parentheses first. So I've got 3 times 2 plus 4 is 6 times 2. I have to do my multiplication next. I've got 18 times 2, and that gives me 36. 14 and 36 are not equal. Okay, which value of y is the solution to the equation? So I'm going to see which of these I can plug into this equation to make it true. So I've got 21 equals 3 times y plus 3. So I'm going to plug in the 3 first. So 21 equals 3 times 3 plus 3. So I have to do this first. And I do get 21 equals 18. That's not a true statement, so I know that that first option is not the correct one. So I'm going to rewrite my equation, and I'm going to plug 4 into it. That's my next solution option. So I have to add in the parentheses first, and I get 21 equals 3 times 7. 3 times 7 is 21. Because 21 equals 21, I've found my solution, and I don't have to go any further. Which of these is a solution to the equation? We've got 2w minus 5 equals w plus 10. So I can plug in my values. I've got 1. I can plug that in. 2 times 1 minus 5 equals 1 plus 10. 1 plus 10 is 11. And that's 2 minus 5, which is a negative 3. Those aren't equal, so that's not going to be my answer. Okay, then I have 2w minus 5 equals w plus 10. I can plug in our second value, which is 5. So 2 times 5 is 10 minus 5. So 10 minus 5 is 5. And 5 plus 10 is 15. So those are not equal. So that second one is not true either. Let's look at the third value. We've got 2 times 10 minus 5 equals 10 plus 10. 2 times 10 is 20 minus 5. That would give me 15. And 10 plus 10 is 20. That's not true. So we know it has to be our last one, but let's do the math just to make sure. 2 times 15 minus 5 equals 15 plus 10. So 2 times 15 is 30. 30 minus 5 is 25. 15 plus 10 is 25. Those are equal. So that last option is our solution. Okay, we've got to tell if these are equal or not equal. Okay, we want to define this as G is 11. And we want to know if it's equal or not equal to 81. So we're going to test this first. 77 plus 4. 4 plus 77 is 81. 81 is equal to 81. Okay, our solutions here, they give us the option of 9, 15, and 33. Notice one option down here gives us 2 as solutions. So let's check that. 24 equals x minus 9. So if I plug in 9, which is our first value, 9 minus 9 is 0. So that doesn't work. So I can mark this one off, but I can also mark this last one off because 9 is not a solution. Okay, now I can do the second. 24 equals 15 minus 9. 15 minus 9 is 6. 6 does not equal 24, so that can't be it. So I'm going to try my last one. Always want to do the math just to make sure. 33 minus 9, and that is 24. 24 does equal 24, so 33 is my solution. Okay, 2x plus 8 equals x plus 16. Our options are 2, 8, and 20. So we've got to solve for each of these and decide if it's equal or not equal. So 2x plus 8 equals x plus 16, and this one wants us to plug in 2. Okay, so over on the right, I do get 18, and 2 times 2 is 4. 4 plus 8 is 12, and 12 does not equal 18, so our first one is not equal. Then we're going to look at the second one. We've got 2x plus 8 equals x plus 16, and I'm plugging in 8 this time. So 2 times 8 is 16, and 16 plus 8 is 24, and 8 plus 16 is 24. So this one's true. That's going to be equal. Then our last one, it wants me to plug in 20. Okay, so 2 times 20 is 40 plus 8. So that would be 48. And 20 plus 16 is 36. So that one is not equal. Okay, this one we're going to do the same thing. We're going to plug in those values. So 4 plus 7x equals 46. The first value it wants us to plug in is 0. So 4 plus 7 times 0 equals 46. 7 times 0 is 0. So 4 plus 0 is just 4. That's not equal, so I'm going to put a not equal sign there. The second one, I'm going to plug in the 6 that it has. So I multiply first. I get 4 plus 42 equals 46. And 4 plus 42 gives me 46. That does equal 46. So that one's equal. And I'm going to look at my last one. It wants me to plug in 42. So I plug that in. I've got to do 7 times 42. So 7 times 2 is 14. I'm carrying 1. 7 times 4 is 28, plus that 1 is 29. So then I add this side and I get 298 equals 46, and that's not true. That's a not equal. Our last one, 3 times a plus 3 equals 42. And the first thing it wants me to plug in is 11. So I'm going to do what's inside the parentheses first. 11 plus 3 is 14. And 3 times 14 is 42. 42 and 42 are equal. So I can put that in my box there. I'm going to do the same thing for the next one, but I'm going to plug in 12. So 12 plus 3 is 15. 3 times 15 is 45. And 45 does not equal 42. And then the last one here, we've got 3 times 13 times 3. 13 plus 3 equals 42. 13 plus 3 is 16. 16 times 3 is 48. And 48 does not equal 42. So if you need any videos to help, they are up on your screen.